seconds left. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
Drivers from across Australia are, at this moment, preparing for the biggest battle of their professional demolition derby careers, Derby Mania, with over $20,000 in prize money. This is Australia's biggest demolition derby event ever. Witness professional demolition derby, burnouts, derby racing, rollover cars, FMX stunts and much more, only at High Tech Rules Toowoomba Speedway on the 25th and the 26th of July. Get your tickets today before it sells out.
See what happens when you let some dickhead take control?
So we're not ever going to let Nathan take control of the thing again. I don't know what happened. Then he kind of just kicked me off the screen.
No. We had it set, right? We were going to change the intro video, and then we didn't have time. So I was like, I'll just do it this way. And then Shane comes in with his sexy fingers and just fucks everything.
I didn't touch anything. It put me on the screen.
But anyway,
okay, cool.
Welcome to Beast and Bake.
Look, we're a very professional podcast here, and that's all that matters. Like,
that's right.
I don't know what happened there. All right, so yeah, welcome to episode 30, guys. Nath, how you doing, mate?
I'm doing very well.
You'd think after 30 episodes we'd be doing better at this, eh?
Yeah.
Nope.
We'll get there.
So we're 30 days away not 30 days, we are 11 days away from Derby Mania. I kind of wish it was 30 days. I'd have more time to build my cars.
Yeah, I done the traditional bake and got my car a week ago. So full steam ahead on the build. But we'll get there.
Yeah, nice. I did the typical beast and decided to do a heap more events at the last minute and have to quickly build the cars. So that was fun. At least I don't have to build them down at the speedway like you.
It's all right. It's quick and easy, and there'll be plenty of people to help.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, tonight we got the guys from Backyard Speedway venture on. They're doing their very first Demolition Derby event, Derby Mania, being the 3-man tournament. How do you reckon they're going to go, Nath?
I don't know. We having a little chat to them before we started here, and I don't know. I reckon they're going to come in as underdogs. I think they might surprise some people, or they'll go out there and realise that Derbying is a completely different world to what everyone's used to or what everyone thinks it is, and we're not just a couple of maniacs out in the field.
You, just whilst I'm on here, did it surprise you? Just the confidence of Jess when we got on. She was throwing some smack talk out. Yeah. Like I was very surprised at all the call-outs that she was doing. There's a bit of movement on the screen that they're not on there yet, but man, some of the smack talk that she was saying about the other teams, it was unbelievable. She is very confident in the win.
I thought, well, she was throwing names around like Matt Moore and Todd Clear, saying they hit like girls. So
yeah, she did say some things about that. We'll just keep him muted for a second whilst we're talking. So,
not everyone can see it, but we can see him in the background, and
there's a lot of movement.
Agreeing too much of those comments, yeah.
Well, I reckon we'll have a quick update of the adder. Just tell us what's going on, Nath, and then we'll bring him on.
Yeah, so it's it's all the fun, background planning at Derby Mania. They're all, making sure we haven't forgotten anything and trying to get our ducks in a row because, as most people know, this is the first time something like this has been held in Australia. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking having that sort of weight on your shoulders, but it's also really exciting to bring this new age sort of things to Australia and, really bring derbies to the spotlight and put it on the main stage for once rather than it just being a scheduled event. We did have our, I don't know if they've been removed yet, so you might be lucky if you jump on now, but we have our Australia shirts and our Alaska shirts, Team Australia. They're live on the website, I believe, still, but they could be dropping at any minute. So it was a quick pre-order, which they went really well. They went pretty good, actually. So
for those that don't know, cool. That's for the teams of Demolition Derby drivers that we are sending over to Alaska next month. And then the following month, we're sending some drivers over to Bristol Motor Speedway in Tennessee. So lots of stuff happening for the Derby world. So that's going to be cool.
That's 12 drivers all up.
Yeah, heading overseas to smash more cars. So that's great. The other thing I've got to get out before I forget, we've got to thank they're still up. Craig hasn't done it. Stacks of
up. You better get on there quick.
Better get on there. The other thing we've got to thank is FNW Steel Line in Toowoomba for supplying the steel for the Derby racing cars, and Busby's Wreckers for supplying the Derby racing cars that are already supplied for the drivers that we're going up there for. So we've got 10 there for some people, some celebrity guests, some for the Americans, and some people just go out there to cause some dramas. So that's a massive thing. 10 cars with steel and they've got to build them down there, which will be a challenge in itself. So that's something good. Rather than me just talking some more shit, how about we bring on the Backyard Speedway people and we can ask Jess why she was talking some smack before. How you going, guys?
Hey, how are you?
Was definitely not talking any smack.
I can't believe
don't deny it.
Naming those guys.
Yeah, what did you say about it again?
Yeah. Say it on camera. Go on.
Yeah, she like, mate, some of the stuff she was saying, I was like, this is unbelievable. I should have been recording some of this
and
stuff.
Now she pretends not even to remember their names. The hide
All right. So for the people that don't know, tell us about Backyard Speedway Venture, how you guys got started and who you are.
All right. So we started as just a bloke and a Sheila trying to get into the Speedway world, right? And we started searching how do you get in and how do you find all this information and what you need to know and all that sort of stuff. And I couldn't find anything anywhere. So I thought, hey, let's capture our journey into the world of Speedway and see what it's like and create like a bit of a hub for people to go, hey, I want to get into Speedway. We can ask these guys and they'll be able to give us the information that we need to know. So one was to share our journey with everyone, and secondly was to try and create a place where if people did want to do it, they could be a part of it.
Yeah, that sounds very similar.
Sounds an awfully lot, yeah.
How long have you guys been doing it for?
So the page kicked off in January 2021, so just over 4 years now we've had the page up and running. And obviously it's got to a mind-blowing place that we probably never thought would be possible. Bo says he did always think it was, but you look at pages and stuff with 1,000 followers and that sort of thing, and I can't really remember a point when we were like that. Like, it's crazy how 1 minute you're just a page with that many followers, and then all of a sudden, your page is crazy with 200,000 followers now. And you guys are probably the same too, because I've seen you guys have been increasing significantly recently as well.
Yeah, ours is just all the Americans coming on and watching the crazy Aussies smash each other. So
that's how you tap into the American market, eh?
Oh yeah, that's how we do it. So because you were mentioning it on your live there the other day, and I'm like, damn, that's a really good question. What on earth made you guys decide biggest demolition derby there's ever been, the best of the best in it? And you went, that's a good one to start with.
Dan?
I think we were just in the beers one night, and the event come up, and I said, "Want to do a derby?"
Here's a derby event on in Toowoomba.
And by the way, I paid the nomination, so that's pretty much how that happened.
At no point did we know it was like the biggest derby in Australia, or we could win $10,000, or there was Americans coming. It was just like,
there's a derby event. Dan just said nominate, and here we go.
That's a good lesson for the kids. Always do your research.
I love that every good story starts with "we're on the beers."
Yeah.
That's definitely the way to start every demolition derby career, because mate, once you start, like I was saying before, the hits are hard, everything like that. You'll get out of it, and you'll be like, you know what, I could do that again. And on this one, luckily, even if you do have some issues on the Friday night, you can still get into it again on the Saturday.
Multiple people have told us you'll love it, and you'll probably do another one. Then we're like,
it's definitely it's a sport that you either love it or hate it. But like, if you love it, it is so. Like, I imagine it's probably the same as Speedway, but you know, as soon as you do one, you're already looking at where the next one is.
Yeah, that's right. And the only bad part is when you talk some smack like Jess was before, is, you know, obviously get pumped by some people on that, like how she was saying about Ruthless Racing's got nothing and stuff like that. That's probably not a great way to start, but you know, each to their own.
Are you trying to get me to flip a coin?
So there was some mention earlier also about the Derby race, and who was the one that was looking at doing that?
Yeah, well, I put my hand up. I said, at minimum, right? I'm keen to get in and do a bit of derby racing. Initially, I thought when Dan nominated us, it was like, oh yeah, we've got a spot, and then we're going to choose whether we did caravan or soccer, or if we're doing derby racing. Like, it was just like, oh yeah, we've got a spot, and now we pick which class we want to run in. It's not like that.
Main event.
But I've always wanted to play car soccer. I've been talking about doing it for years. We wanted to do it as a video. I've got like enough cars and that, but the only thing to put us off the ball was like $200, and that's the only reason we've never done it. Yeah.
Yes, down.
Yeah.
They actually the ones that we get for that car soccer, like, you obviously got the massive ones, but we've got those ones that basically you hit them and then they go flying in the air, the real light ones. So pretty much they're going to be the hardest part of the whole thing, is to actually try and keep the thing where you want it to go, rather than just rolling over the top of the car.
Yeah.
I believe we bought 3 of them.
Yeah, just in case we pop them, which could definitely happen. So, well, at least you get to do your soccer and that. I think the derby race, and you've got some racing and the soccer you can do with it, and then obviously you might have a bit of an edge.
Is it one or the other, or both?
No, you're everything, mate. Use that car until it's dead.
So Friday night is like a fun race. We'll do a racing on Friday night, and then we'll do soccer on Friday night. Then Saturday, we're going to race for money plus soccer, and then we're going to do a race on the end of Saturday night, or towards the end, where it's last car running.
Yeah, okay.
It's going to be a jam-packed weekend. Like, it's going to be
that much
flat
out of
out.
the one car.
Probably not, but that's why we've got 10 extras.
I'm thinking that's a good run out of that car. Yeah.
That's why we got 10 cars from the wreckers, just in case.
Yeah.
You do tend to get a fair few runs out of those little things, though. Like, especially like if you get
especially when you're not derbying them,
Yeah, because it's like the derby racing, you're going to be, revving
it's
the
more like
freckle out of it.
benders.
You might get spun out, but it's more like fender benders. And the soccer is more so you're hitting the soccer ball and stuff like that. It's not until the very last derby race where it's the last man standing. That's when you're going to be, smashing into each other pretty. Like, you'll still get smashed into in the other parts, but if you spin out in the last race, it's going to be bad.
It's going to be like banger racing.
Our idea
don't just pile in the back of each other. I fucking hope not. There is no way in the middle of a fucking banger pile up. No fucking way.
Well,
I don't think you really get a choice, but yeah.
And you got to remember that everything you say on live on a Derby podcast becomes a challenge to everyone else listening.
Yeah, I guarantee you there's someone there that's going, right, so he wants to walk.
Yeah, we'll be in the Derby race on the last night. There'll be 2 cars in the fence. Someone's going to go, oh, we need to jam him in the middle. Push straight in the middle and then, boom. Yeah, we did it. Straight in the middle of the fucking sandwich.
Our whole idea of that last race is we don't want to send 10 cars back to the wreckers that look the same.
Yeah.
We get our money's worth out of it. So,
and the really good part about it is I can come back to this podcast and just clip that section where you said you didn't want to get hit like a banger race, then show the video.
Oh, I'd want to see that.
Are you still keen for this?
Yeah. Fuck it, why not? Who cares?
So-
I just don't believe the car's going to last.
I'm pretty sure. Hang on. Oh, we get like all the hospitals in Australia are free and everything, so we get free medical care. So you're pretty safe.
Yeah.
We all pay taxes, guys. We might as well use them.
Yeah, that's right.
Except for, I really can't break another bone. I literally just got this one out of a cast, then this one yesterday out of a cast. So I got
And it's
2.
still taped. See, that was our
Yeah.
compromise because it's way too early.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out in 2 weeks' time, but I need to get these Derby cars built. You know,
I just like watching the videos when you come up and the hand would get darker and darker, and each one of them.
Yeah. So I can't have a broken bone. My boss would fucking he wouldn't be happy about that.
Getting back to your speedway careers, what preparations going into the Demolition Derby cars? It's a bit different than the speedway.
Yeah, because you can build a Derby car. What are we? I'm 5 days in. I built my car in 5 days, and it probably needs another day. So it's probably 6 days, really. You'll never build a fucking speedway car in 6 days. No.
That's pretty good for a first-time Derby car, eh? 6 days.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Well, if it lasts more than 20 seconds,
Yeah.
let's see how it goes first.
I just got... Yeah, but it's only just got little things to do. Just got to crease the roof, and then there's bottom rails in the boot there, and then I just want to put the fans on the other side of the radiator. A few little things like that. But they all just touch up. It can go as it is right now, but yeah.
But we have been talking recently because obviously I'm very concerned about the whole Derby thing, and we were talking earlier about, why can't we just put a speedway cage in Jess's car because she'll feel a lot safer in a speedway cage? Because I want one up the top and one down the side.
Yeah.
So
they
if
can't see. There's one of them
if
right
a car
behind
comes
us there.
up my bonnet and onto my roof, what stops my roof caving in at the front? Because I'm short. I sit close to the steering wheel.
You should be safer there if you're short.
Yeah.
That's what Dad said. Yeah.
Just imagine you're holding the steering wheel. If it happens, just duck. Just got the
steering wheel is pretty tough. Just hide under it. You'll be right.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I want a 5-point harness. But Bo's like, well, you can't reverse if you got a 5-point harness on because you can't turn around.
We actually run harnesses.
We run harnesses. So
when
you run your 2 harness straps, when you do it, so your right shoulder you leave a bit loose. Your left shoulder you pull as tight as you can, which allows you to spin your body. But if you have that left shoulder real tight and you just leave your right one a bit loose, and then run your
if you have the seatbelt, the seatbelts are great. I have no issues. Yeah, through the headrest. If you have the seatbelt, you end up looking like you got a massive hickey after the Derby from the friggin' seatbelt.
Honestly, you can get $40 harnesses off eBay. That's all we run. And
we've got heaps of
we've got all the outdated ones. So yeah,
see, they're a lot better than a seatbelt because you'll move around heaps less. If you wear a seatbelt, the reason with it, see, we cut and tie our seatbelts, so they're real loose. So we spin around and tighten them at that point. So when you're facing forward, it's loose as. So when you get hit, you move around a lot more. But when you have that harness on, it locks your shoulder in. I would recommend running a harness for this Derby, yes.
Yeah, you're less likely to headbutt the passenger door.
And does it matter if they're out of date?
We run $40 eBay harnesses. I don't even think they have a thing on them.
Oh, okay, yeah. So
anyway, we've gravitated back to Derby. The question wasn't about speedway. We just got like all these Derby questions.
Yeah, we've got a question about the Derby. This is like,
you should have seen by the start of this that the podcast isn't the most structured. It's basically just us talking shit in a video call and people can watch it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be anything with your speedway skills that's going to help or hinder your derby career? Like, do you think you have to unlearn anything?
Well, we are
Not to hit
non-contact.
people.
Yeah, we race non-contact. So, like, I suppose as soon as you put the helmet on, and we always care about our car. So
Yeah.
no matter where you are on the racetrack, sometimes you can make a pass and you really know that that's a good time to make a pass. But sometimes you don't do it because either you don't trust the driver that you're passing, or you can see, oh, hang on, that might not work ahead of me and it might damage my car. And I guess for us, we're really concerned about damaging our car because you've got to fix them. So I think sometimes I might be like, nah, I'm not going to hit that bloke because I don't want to damage my car. It's maybe not so much about his car, but yeah.
It is kind of the same, I suppose. You want to make sure your shot hurts the other car more than it hurts you. So
Yeah.
it might
Protect your
work
front
to your
end.
advantage a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who do we think is going to be the most kamikaze style driver, and who's going to be the brains?
I don't know. I think we're all going to be hopeless.
If you get Jess cranky, you'll be the kamikaze.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's all we have to do.
Yeah. I think one bad bump on Jess, and she's just gonna that was the car over there. I'll go around this cunt. Just,
You know what I'm going to do?
you don't want to head on.
I'm gonna
head on you.
I think I'm just going to accidentally scratch a car in the pits.
Oh,
Just
Just
That'll,
bump up alongside it.
yeah.
I feel like the derby racing with Bo, he's going to be trying to drive all straight and like really good like that, and someone's just going to absolutely pulverise the side of him so he's flying.
It was like that in New Zealand when we raced New Zealand. It
Yeah.
came down to Bo and one of our good friends, Shane, who we met over there, and they
we
had
tied for
tied
the
for
win.
points. So they had to have a runoff at the end of the 3 nights where they did 4 laps, and the winner of those 4 laps won. And obviously Shane is a very seasoned New Zealand street stock driver and used to full contact sport, whereas Bo's not. So Bo goes into the first corner and Shane just hits him in the rear quarter and around he goes.
Yeah.
And then Shane just won
Yeah.
the 4 laps like there was no coming back
it
from
was
that.
it
So-
was crazy. We took off the line, and I took off in front of him, and I'm like, oh no, fuck! I straight away knew. We entered the first corner, and I straight away knew. I'm like, he purposely let me go off the line just so I showed my rear quarter, and he did. Round I went, and he went and took the win, which was great driving on his behalf, and I fucking love him for that, and I'm glad he didn't take it easy on me. It's wicked that he didn't, but it was really cool, yeah.
Hey,
He's giving
you could
away
probably
some
clip
great
that.
strategies for the racing.
You could also clip that part where he said, "I'm glad they didn't take it easy on him."
Mate, I'll use AI for this. We'll make him say whatever he wants. It's going to be great. We'll have Jess's call outs before when she was talking some smack, and we'll just put it all through there. It's going to be great.
They don't exist.
You were saying you were a bit nervous about the derbies and stuff like that. What's worrying you about them? Just obviously the crashing.
Yeah, I don't know. Derby's really strange for us because Bo and I obviously collect a lot of cars. We love cars. And the last thing that we do with our cars is crash them or smash them. Like, we try to fix the dents, not create more dents. So that's... It's just a psychological thing, I guess, because it's not something that we're used to or something that we would generally do. But also, I just don't know how fun it's going to be to get smashed.
It's not the getting smashed that is fun. It's the smashing
It's the
people.
smashing.
Yeah, 100% it is.
Do the smashing, just don't get smashed.
At the end of the
That's
day,
always the
though,
plan.
there's a little flag that sits on your door that once that flag is dropped, you are safe as daisies. Once that flag's down, you will not get touched.
So if
You
I
might
hate
get
it
like
on the
bumped or
first
something.
round, I can pull my
Literally,
flag
yeah.
down.
If you go out there and within 3 minutes you're like, I cannot do this, I absolutely hate it, you drop that flag, that's it, you're out. No one will touch it. Obviously, you might get a little bump here and there from cars going around you, but you are out. That's it. That flag is your safety.
Okay.
Yeah.
100%.
And if we
I
end
can
up on our roof,
guarantee
there's
you-
obviously a red light.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, there'll
As soon
be
as you're on your
visuals
roof,
and
everything
everything as well.
stops. Yeah.
I
Like,
think
there'll be
with the
plenty of safety
3v3
people there.
Yeah, with the 3 versus 3, I think you're going to have a lot more time than you normally would. Most derbies, when you got 30, 40 cars or something like that, you go out there and you're like in a washing machine. You're just bouncing around. You don't know what's happening. With the 3v3, you'll have the time to be able to see where everyone is, know the impact's coming, and brace for it sort of thing. So I don't think it's going to be as like the hits are going to suck because obviously 3 versus 3, they get some decent whacks up. But I've never thought that the hits hurt when you see them coming. It's always the ones that you don't see coming that suck.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
But behind your driver's door is the worst hit to cop because 99% of the time you do not see it coming and it sucks.
Yeah.
That one sucks.
Okay, so that's where we aim for on other people, right?
Well, that's what Jess was saying earlier.
Yeah.
I think most of it, like if you do get worried, my strategy, if you ever start getting nervous and stuff in derbies, just put it in drive, because then you've got full control of the car and you can just spin cars around. You're still helping your team out, and it's less likely someone's going to hit you when you're going forward because they're all going reverse trying to catch you. So that's a little one. If you ever get stuck and you go, oh, I'm not liking this too much, but the boys, I want to help them out. Just put it in the drive and start spinning cars out. You're a speedway racer. You know exactly how to do it.
Hey,
She's good at spinning people out.
ask Jess what the last 2 times she went rear for were. What'd you get sent rear for?
There you go.
There you go. Practice. It sounds like you need to get a dirty racing car.
Get out of my
It
fucking
sounds
way.
like you need to get a derby racing car and start spinning some cars out too. Get involved in the soccer. You'd love it.
Yeah.
Well, just
Well,
think this
Bo
time,
said
if
that
you
if we flipped the coin and I didn't do the 3 versus 3, he was like, well, I've nominated us for one car, so that's your car. And I'm like, if I'm not doing the 3 versus 3, I don't think I'm doing anything.
Hey, well,
Let's keep it go, and if I'm scared, I'll just pull my flag down. And then the
yeah,
boys
that's right.
just
You've always got that safety.
it's like, if you look back in
Just
10
get
years,
out
you'd be
there
like, oh, I should have done it.
Jess, you'll get out there and someone will dent your car and you'll be like, no, I want to take this car home. Pull your flag down.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those sports that you can't explain it. You've got to try it. It's the only way you'll ever understand it. But I think it'll surprise you on how much, it's so scary to watch in a video and everything, but it's really not that bad when you're out there. It just sucks the next day when you wake up and you got a stiff neck.
And then you've got to go
I think
another
some
day
of
yeah,
the
then we
next
got to
day.
do it all
So.
again.
Yeah. You're sore the next day.
But the adrenaline,
One of the first
you'll
guys
limp around all day and then...
On a derby,
On-
did we?
on the steering wheel, he cut his hand open and kept going. And the
Who was
derby,
that?
they were like, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, that 100% happens.
Practicing.
Yeah, just practicing.
Yeah, don't hold onto the steering wheel. Keep your hands open when you're doing front wheel drive, because if someone hits you in the wheel, the whole steering wheel spins.
Well, what actually happened, I was going backwards, right? And I sort of lost it. You know how and I had no power steering, and I was going pretty quick. I was trying to do fast figure eights in reverse. And I sort of lost it, and the front started spinning around. And then when I jammed the brakes on, because I had no power steering, the steering wheel was spinning really fast. I just reached out to grab it on the outside, but I misjudged where the outside was, and it fucking went thunk and ripped me pinky straight off the fucking side of my hand. Yeah, it was just a stupid little mistake.
Some people tape their steering wheel so it's just like a big disc. So the whole
Yeah,
inside
that's
will
what I
tape
was
around
thinking
it.
about doing.
And then it stops you putting your hands in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be a
Definitely.
few videos of boys that do that.
About the knob.
Can you have
Yeah,
a
so
fork?
my old boy used to... You can,
Yeah.
but the other thing with that is it turns into a spinning projectile if you're not used to holding onto it.
Yeah, if you
Like,
let
you
go
can
of
imagine
it,
how
it's
yours
100
spun.
miles an hour, just
If that hits the back of your hand, like that's going to kill.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
tape's
biggest thing
good
that
for
I
it.
don't know how.
Just have that.
Yeah, I would just suggest the big tape. So just tape the whole thing closed. But
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys race, whether you have your thumb on the inside. But that's a big thing. You just need to learn to keep your thumb on the outside because you'll break them off. If someone hits you with your wheel, it'll take off.
Yeah, when someone hits you,
Terrible way to explain it.
That's right. That's why you do the tape. If you do the tape, yeah. But if you tape your wheel, you can't physically put your fingers inside there. It's just like
I think we tape the wheels.
Bo was going to tape his fingers together.
Yeah, I was going to tape my 4 fingers together so one can't get separated.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Instead of running racing gloves, we'll just put a set of oven mitts on him.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking there. Put some oven mitts on. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Goes, I'm ready for this.
Someone turn the car on for me.
Yeah, can someone start my car?
Are you guys running auto or manuals?
We got the Magnus or auto. Dan's is a manual.
Camry,
yeah, that Camry will go hard. They're a little weapon.
Front rails on that Camry.
We're only using it because it deserves to fucking die.
Oh, that thing drove us insane trying to get it home. It was given to us by a follower, and we tried to drive it home from Rockhampton. Oh my god!
The front rails on that Camry will be your best friend. They are so friggin' solid. Like you'll do well to bend them.
Yeah, because they got the K-frame attached to them, so they're pretty bloody tough. Where did you just get your cars from?
Just collection.
We had the Magners, the 2 Magners we had, and we said to Dan, because we were struggling to find a new car, and we didn't really want to do the Magna wagons because they're like really good skid cars, but we said the next free car we get can be Dan's derby car, so that came from Rocky. Someone just hit us up. It was in their yard for a few years, and it had head gasket issues, which it still has.
We were going to run all Magners. But I didn't want to give Dan my Magna Verada. I didn't want to do that.
You're kind of lucky that you're at Mania because 90% of other derbies would be all Magners, but because this is a tournament style, it's going to be like 80% will be Mitsubishi 380s. There'll be heaps of them there, probably like 30 of them there.
Yeah,
it actually makes me sad.
Magna on steroids.
Yeah, I want to.
And they're really good derby cars too.
Yeah, they're great.
We're just smashing them all up. There's not going to be any left.
We're increasing the value of them.
So it's too far to buy the engines out of them or anything when they're done.
Well, a lot of the 380s that will be up there will be coming from New South Wales anyway. So they're coming from like Hunter Valley, the New England region.
Oh, God, do we pay top dollar for them down here? Holy shit.
Yeah.
For a 380?
Oh, yeah. They're expensive.
Mine cost me $1,200 and I had to drive 2.5 hours to get it.
And you're going to fuck it?
Yeah.
Well, maybe our $500 one's not so bad. I mean, it doesn't go.
$500?
Yeah, the key doesn't work.
I'll take a Magnus for $500 any day of the week.
We've got the stuff to fix that. You can just grab it off one of the derby cars after. It'll be fine.
Yep. E-barrel BCM.
Yeah, that's all you need.
To a race car. I'm like,
I want a speedway car. I want to get rid of. Well, I don't want to get rid of my Magna, but I think Jess should have the Magna, and then I should go to a 380 and see what we can do.
Well, those 380s are probably the most powerful derby car you'll ever have. They've got so much bloody torque in them and that, so that'd be an awesome speedway car. The only problem would be
380 in stockers.
Are we allowed what?
Can you run 380s in your?
Yeah, they just allowed them in the rules last year, but nobody's put them on the track in the last 12 months because there was no way of getting it running.
You take your Magna and add about 10 times onto it, and that's a 380. They're literally just a Magna on steroids.
They're strong as anything and fast as anything. And we've got 1,000 parts for them if you ever need anything. They seem to be the most popular derby car. So.
They're
so talky. And the back end is
0 to 100.
Yeah, they're fast.
I
reckon Magnus is pretty fast, but I've heard
these things.
You'll see once they open up. There's actually a 380 going in the Caravan Derby with a boat attached to it, so that'll be funny.
Yeah, that'll be wicked.
Hang on, I just want to signal this one out. So we've got Carl Thomas here. The driver is all talking.
He's a Queenslander.
So what you get to know about this is we have a State of Origin derby, and we just had it in April, I think it was.
Yeah, we watched it live. Yeah.
So we whooped Queensland with those 380s. There we go.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yeah, those 380s were pretty wicked.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How did you take out all them XDs and XEs? They're pretty tough.
With
aren't
the
they?
80s.
Yeah, but I mean, they must have a weak point that you 380 drivers know about.
Yeah, they get hot. That's why we try and go as hard as we can for the first 5 minutes. That's pretty much it. They get really hot really quick, so we just go as hard as we can at the start.
Yeah.
That's
right.
the biggest problem with the 380.
How to take out a 380.
Well, let's ask these blokes. How
They're not going to tell us.
do you take
How
out
do you
these
take out
380s? Yeah.
Make them last more than 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Make them run around.
Last 15 minutes.
Hey, we can do that. We're speedway drivers. We're faster than that. We just drive around in circles.
You got to remember that you're in a little box with us in our 380.
Yeah, so the track.
2 minutes, so you get disqualified, don't
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Yeah, but you've only got to say this is my whole style of driving for my entire derby career. You've only got to make contact. So spinning a car out is still making contact. So you just boom and keep going.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is hit something that makes you stop. Like if you hit something on the side and you come to a complete stop, someone's coming in to wipe your front end off. Whereas if you hit just wheels, you'll drive through and you won't actually come to a stop.
See, now that Jess is locked in for the 3v3, like 100% locked in.
Verbal contract has been initiated.
Yeah, it's live on Facebook, so it must be true. 380s are the best car to roll another car with.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Magnum Wagons are really good at it too because they got that longer rear end.
That's not the goal, though. The goal's not to roll one, is it?
No.
Why not?
The goal's to wipe the front wheels off the things. They're a pain in the butt.
If it's upside down, the wheels are easier to take off.
That is
I
I
true.
think upside down, you're immobilised. Isn't
Hey,
the goal
if
to
you-
be immobilised?
If you end up upside down, are you done, or can they roll you back on your wheels? And if you're going, you can keep going.
If you're on your side,
you're on your roof,
they can roll you back over as long as there's no fuel or anything out. But if you're completely on your roof, you're just gone. And then if you say you roll over on your roof and you're out, you got to rely on your two teammates to win that heat to get through.
Yeah.
And then
And
you
if they
come back.
win, though, your car can come back out in the next round.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's
if
it.
I pull my flag down because I'm too scared and my car is fine and Bo's car is fucked, but they still win the round, can he get in my car in the next
Yeah,
round
he can
with
try and
me
fix
out?
his car too. Yeah, he can try and fix his car, unless his car's
All three
completely
cars
wrecked.
go back out. But if his car can't be fixed, he can get in my car.
Well, yeah, but hopefully by that time you're pretty much going, get out of my way, I want to have a crack again.
Let me on the track.
Yeah.
They scratched my car. And then you can do all those things that you were talking about doing to Ruthless Racing earlier. So, actually, speaking on talking shit to the other teams, have you scouted any of the other teams out, or have you been watching any actual Derby videos to get some research
I
in?
watched some videos when I was freaking out last night. I put Derby videos on and Bo's like, are you watching
Oh, that is
Derby?
the worst.
I think my Google search was Derby accidents.
Oh. Yeah, that's probably not the
Didn't actually
greatest
throw
thing.
that much up, surprisingly.
No, we haven't scouted any of the other teams out. We've only been scouting how they built their roll cage. Oh, they put a
Yeah, literally.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's kind of like ours, yeah. That's pretty much it. Ours is just built off of pictures of other people's cars.
There's really no limit to how much safety you use. So, like, you can't use your safety to as an advantage for strength. But if you're putting two roof to floor bars to make yourself feel better, or across the door you're running a bar that goes straight down, or something like anything to do with safety, there's no real limit on it. It's when you take your safety, when you take your safety and start extending bars past doors and into guards and shit like that to add strength into them areas. But anything that you want to do to add safety as you as a driver, there's no limits to it. So, like, if you want to run 5 roof-to-floor bars, you're more than welcome to do that. You know, if you want to put crossbars in there or whatever across your doors or that type of thing, then you're more than welcome to do that.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking a bar behind the driver there, because we've got a bar that goes from the bottom up to the front A pillar. So from the B pillar at the bottom to the A pillar at the front, right? And then we've got a bar that goes across that way. I wanted to put one up and down behind the B pillar, actually, because it looks funny.
Yeah, you can do that. That's not an issue. You're talking about so it goes like it has like a diamond in it.
Yeah.
That's no issues at all. The best thing you can do is
you're doing a Z and encapsulating
it.
Yeah. See, I run dual floor to roof bars, so like a H bar. Behind my seat. The difference is what I do. Hey, you guys, I think you've got the floor to roof bar. So you get your seat, then you got floor to roof bar, then you got the crossbar. Is that right? Yeah. So we have I have the floor to roof bar behind that, so I can recline my seat more. So the reason I do that is because when you're hitting with the back of your car, if you're sitting upright, the impact's a lot more. Whereas if you relax the seat back, you kind of just like launch yourself back rather than take the impact. It's just one of those.
You also don't want to be reclined too far back because you'll shoot into the back seat.
Like this, and you hit your head on the fucking on the pillar.
What happens if you leave the seat? Are you out, or you just fly back in?
I'd just climb back in. I've seen people end up in the whole passenger side of the car. If you watch some of the videos on the Derby Association page, you'll see some wild videos of people in car cameras where they end up in the passenger side. See if you can find the Zach Kelly one, Nath.
I'll show you the funniest video ever.
Yeah, this one and Aiden James is probably one of my favourite ones where he catches fire. That was funny.
We'll
try to do you can catch fire too.
We built. Was it your new motor? Brand new motor. Jess's new motor caught on fire first race out.
Oops.
Pretty wild.
Well, the plus side is if it happens in derbies, you'll have about 4 or 5 people just absolutely douse you and the car with the fire extinguishers, and you'll just be there going, it's like every time it happens in derbies, it's like those blokes are just so excited to just douse everything.
Something's on fire!
Someone gave me this giant fire extinguisher. I've got to use it. This might be the only opportunity. So they just douse everything.
After going through these videos, we might watch a couple of them.
Oh, God.
I think
Hang on, have we already locked Jess in? Jess is locked in, isn't she?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, does that mean I get to do the derby racing?
Yeah, I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, wicked. I'm keen for that.
The derby racing and the soccer, mate.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah.
Oh, who's got that white VX? That was way too good to derby.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as a car too good to derby.
He's using that in the caravan racing, like in the caravan derby.
Yeah.
So it might still be half decent afterwards. Who knows?
Yeah. VXs are a good car.
Oh, mate, you should see some of the cars that go into derbies. Like you see some of them and you go, "Oh, it's a bit nice." Like there was a VY Ute that was in one not too long ago, and it looked pretty nice.
Yeah.
For about 3 seconds.
Hey, are we allowed to use like a 2011 Volkswagen Amarok? Like in caravan racing?
It won't last fucking 2 minutes, tell the caravan.
I'll put a heap of Chemi World in it, and it might survive for a little bit. I'd love
I still like the idea of how you're going to launch it into the lake. That was still my best idea. You said you're going to launch it into the lake. I reckon we vote for that.
Yeah, we need to talk about that. Now it's just sat in the backyard broken again for the last 6 months.
And Jess forces me to even consider the idea of fixing it again.
Yes, you're going to fix it.
I would rather burn
It's had rego paint on it for the last 2 years and it's done about 2,000 kilometres.
Well, it's only been broken for 6 months. Still,
I reckon the more beers he punches down in this podcast, we should get a live video of this launch soon.
Yeah. Well, I think we should be you should do a 4x4 derby class so we can get rid of
I have
pieces
been
of shit
trying
from-
to get a 4-wheel drive derby class.
Don't even get him started on it.
I am trying. I'm even looking at external insurance companies from America and trying to get them into it because I want to do that, and I want to do every motorsport that you can make contact with. Like pretty much any motorsport you can crash into something, mate, I'm in it. So there was that one. And I also want to do a lawnmower derby because it looks wild. Just jumping.
Remember we were watching the two-wheelers, like motorbike derby? What the fuck is that?
Dirt bikes and Harleys and stuff.
There's no way I'm getting on a dirt bike and I'm crashing into somebody else. No fucking way in the world. Nah.
Not intentionally anyway. Yeah, so the motorbikes are maybe a little bit. I don't know about that. 'Cause I'm barely struggling to stay on the motorbike as it is, let alone ram it into someone else. But I reckon the lawnmowers just look sick because they have full leg guards and stuff in them. But you're basically just hitting people and rolling them over, and people are flying everywhere. And it looks fun. This is not great for the insurance companies. I'm trying to talk into it.
Just go race
Any
a
insurance company?
go-kart.
Yeah, well, I think, if you're anything like us, once you do your first couple of hits in that derby, you'll be looking at every single thing that you can try and do to get to the next kind of stage of that derby.
I was planning on bringing the cars home in a condition where they can become our best skid cars.
Well, that's definitely not happening. I can guarantee you that those cars are going to be mangled at the end of it. So,
there's no make it functional again after this.
Probably not.
All right, so this is a potential of what could happen.
Oh my god!
Oh, that car was in there with him.
I was so scared. I thought that was coming from me.
Video, how I
Have you got the one where I slow motion it? What's going on? That hit there. If we can go back onto it.
That was insane.
Mate, this is why the 3v3 is so good.
All right, so now the worst part about that video? No, that was a normal derby. The worst part about that video, it was a 380 that hit him, and it was a Camry that got hit.
Mate, you were so close to getting that, mate.
So
but they didn't have the bar work that we have at
yeah, this is how weak these Camry doors are.
I need a plate.
I thought that was coming from me.
You need a plate.
I need a plate on the passenger side.
You're already cutting sick at me at how much it's cost. That's like it's my fault I created the steel price.
If you had one of the slow motion, it's brilliant. You see his head basically touch the other car when he gets hit, and it's just into the back of the car.
Lucky we got all the good safety gear already.
Hence why the harnesses are great and having the full bar work is great. So he only has certain places you only require a pillar bar behind the seat, and that was all he had. So nothing on that passenger door at all. So when the 380 hit him, it just ripped into the car. Whereas you guys have got that bar work there, and you've got you're probably going to have a harness and that, so less likely you're going to headbutt the passenger door.
Yeah.
Less likely.
Yeah.
He's running GoPro cameras or anything?
Hey?
Yeah, we do have a couple. I'll have to make sure they're charged.
Yeah.
They are. This will show you the speed of a 380 compared to what it'll do to a pedal bit.
Down in turn number 3.
You see that there wasn't as much impact on his body on the in-car because he's got the harness on?
Yeah. So that's the harness. So the shoulder's tight as, and the right shoulder's nice and loose.
Do you see how barely throws him around?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his power steering's working great.
Power steering is something that you should definitely have. It comes in handy when you're trying to flick the front end around on those front-wheel drives. Like, especially if someone's about to wipe your front end out, you just dump it like that and flick the whole front. Rooster them as you're going so they can't see. But, I highly recommend the harnesses.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I was saying
take a
last
lot of
night,
the-
if you just have the seat belt, if you go upside down, you'll just hit your head on the roof.
Well, you do that regardless, really.
Just put your arms up.
There's there's definitely plenty of videos where there's been people getting hit. I was actually surprised you didn't do the women's derby they've got there. Because there's actually a ladies.
I didn't know things like this existed. We just got told we're doing a derby, and this just happens to be the derby we're doing.
Yeah. Remember, it was an accident the way we got nominated. Then that one, and then here we are.
I honestly can't. I really hope you aren't in the first heat. You just get to sit back and watch one first and see what it's like. Because I'll have a chat with you just before you go out after you watch it, just in case it is incredibly violent.
Does one team get like a bye because we're down a team?
No. So what we're looking to do is we'll have a wild card round. This is for everyone that's watching. Because we're one team down in the tournament, and it doesn't look like it's going to get filled in time. So there'll be a wild card round where if you get knocked out in the first round, and you got your cars running again, we'll draw it out of a hat, and whoever gets drawn out gets another chance to have a crack.
Righto. I thought you were going to.
If for some reason you get wiped out, you get another chance.
I was just hoping for a bye. I was like, well, maybe we just get a bye in the first round. Just automatically progress.
That is definitely not the fair way to do it. No.
You're like, maybe we'll get a bye the whole way through, and everyone. With the speedway kind of racing you do, what is it? It's a super sedans or something.
Street stock.
Street stock. What's the general prize money for that?
General probably
non-existent.
It's $150 for.
No, I think it's like 300.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
If you guys ever want a checkered flag, I'm joking.
She has.
Before you.
No, I think it's 300, isn't it?
Yeah, it depends.
Most places it's $300, and then you got blue ribbon events where they put on a big street stock night, and it's $1,000 to win. It's generally the prize money, because
it's for Derby Mania, it's $20,000 in prize money. So even the Derby racing that you're going to be doing, Bo, that's $2,000.
Yeah.
So
holy shit,
that's insane. When we saw that it was 10,000 to win, I was like, "What the actual?"
Yeah, we thought that was shared. I thought that was shared. That's like 10,000. That says like a little bit for you and a little bit for you, but not. Wow.
Yeah, it's split up for your team. So it works out like $3,500 each or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, I meant 10,000 for
overall prize.
Over the 10 teams.
No, this is on the nose. You got to.
The whole reason that
by the time you get through it, you're going to be putting your body on the line for those 3 derbies.
Yeah.
But the whole reason like prize money's getting bigger in derbies is because of the cost of the sport, like the time and effort that you put in. So that's
like you guys get multiple runs.
ADA works. That's why as an association we're trying to give back to the drivers because for me, for example, I'm from the Hunter Valley in New South Wales, so my car was $1,200 before I put a cent into it.
That's crazy.
Plus, by the time I get to Derby Mania, I'm probably going to be down about $2,500-3,000. So,
my car was in 3 hours. So
we've been going about $500 for the build each.
580, I think it was.
And then Jess and I got our cars for free.
No, yours you bought. This one.
No, yours.
Yeah, we paid $300 for mine.
$300 for Jess's, and
the other
mine
2 we
was
got
free.
for free. So I was blowing up about $600.
Oh wow!
For 30 seconds.
Well, the plus side of it is that now you've got it. If you do get the bug that you enjoy it, there is bigger prize money in Derby, so that's and you've got all the gear now anyway. So if you like it, why not? So Bow Desert's coming up as well, which is the Queensland title. That'll come up in first weekend of September. So if your cars survive, that's $5,000. So that's a decent one. So there's lots of money in derbies, but your body definitely cops it. You'll feel it, put it that way.
Yeah, my back's turning 60 next week, but I'm only turning 30. So.
Well, Dan's already.
It's actually
Jess
Mason's
is already
birthday
locked
on
in.
the Saturday night too, so we'll be celebrating with him.
Since Jess is locked in, I want to show her this video.
I think I saw this on a page.
Jesus.
Oh.
So that guy actually ended up in a helicopter.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
so
So
get
it does
your-
happen.
get your
This is what
power
I was trying
properly.
to Google last night, but Google was not giving me any information.
Gee.
It doesn't happen often, but yeah, if you
No.
don't have the right bar work and the track's too big and not built properly, then you can definitely get hurt. Like, I mean, you're crashing cars together, so you can definitely get hurt. But if the track's
Yeah.
controlled in 3 versus 3, you're going to see those hits coming and most likely not get T-boned nearly as much. I think just based off the 3 versus 3, it's going to be a lot more back-to-back and front-to-front shots because you're going to see everything coming with plenty of time to get out of the way of it. So, I mean, you do have some really, really good drivers in it. So there could be some other ones, but yeah, it's definitely going to be less massive side hits and more so back-to-back hits and damage like that.
It's not going to be as brutal. It's going to be more skillful hits. It's going to be like kill shots rather than like they're not trying to kill you. They're trying to kill the car.
Yeah. Because they don't want to also break
They don't
their
want to
car.
damage their car because they got another 2 rounds to go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
100%. Yeah. So they're not going to want to be trying to wipe people out and then go, shit, me friggin' back wheels near me head. I've got to try and fix that.
Yeah.
You've
So,
been in Magnus and Camrys. They're going to try and wipe your CVs out. That is exactly what everyone's going to go for. Is your CVs, because once you pop a CV, you're out. Like that's it. Car's cool.
Yeah. Hey, I was talking to a bloke the other day, and he recommends not welding the diff. Now, I weld.
don't do that.
I race.
Don't weld it.
I race a Mitsubishi Magna, right, and it's got a welded diff. I drive it around the house yard and everything just fine with a welded front diff. And I'm just wondering if you
The
lose a
advantage
CV,
you have.
if
Yeah,
you lose a
that's the
CV, you
advantage.
can still drive around.
If you want to go to the effort of welding it, do it.
It's a lot of effort.
I'm just
The
wondering,
alternative
am
is to
I right or am I wrong?
No, you're
Like,
right. The problem you have then is though.
You might not lose a CV, but you might smash in your gearbox because it's got to give somewhere. So rather than going, oh, I've snapped a CV, you've shattered your gearbox or something because they've hit you and the CVs took the pressure. It's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So the likelihood of it either smashing your gearbox because it's broke the welds or just completely destroyed the whole gearbox. It is a cool thing if you can protect your CVs, but if you get a good enough shot, it's just going to wreck it.
Yeah, like it's if you can get away with it, you can. But another thing too is when you snap your CV, all your power goes to that single wheel, which means that it's going to be spinning its tits off, and you are not going to get anywhere with it.
And you can't
Same
drive
thing with
it.
it. Well, you'll get heaps of power there, but it'll spin too fast to do anything.
Yeah. But if you snap one CV,
it'll
still
still spin the other.
Will it?
It'll still spin. It'll still spin, but the problem is
welded your diff.
you're throwing.
Well, we have a Magna at home with a broken CV shaft, and it won't move at all.
Like it's not
Not welded.
It's
Yeah,
not
'cause it's not
welded.
welded. 'Cause
Yeah, but if it had a
you
welded
can-
diff, you would be able to still drive around. Not very good, but you would be able to still drive around.
Yeah, the problem is
Yeah.
the likelihood of you getting a snap CV and you not losing your steering or something like that. Because when you get hit in the wheel, your steering will snap like a toothpick, and then your wheel will sit sideways. So when you go to drive, it'll just completely bog you down, so you won't be moving at all. And then I can tell you now, if the boys work out that you've got an injury to your car, they're coming in hot to finish you off. So if they see that you're wounded and you're struggling to keep going,
I
You
agree
can't
with Carl.
put your flag back up.
There we go.
Hey?
That's right. Once it's down, it's down. You can't put your flag back up.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
If I'm
you got to watch
broken,
too, because there is some people that do the old flag reach. So they'll see you coming for a big shot, and they'll do the old "I'm reaching for the flag." So 90% of us will go, fair enough, he's reaching for the flag. But if you go for the flag reach a second time, when someone else is
they're
coming, they
not
won't stop.
stopping.
Whether you pull that flag down or not, you're getting hit. It's a dick move, but as Carl said, build the card however you want.
One shot.
So, like, if you want to weld the diff. Like, there's pros and cons to it, but
you're
build
not going to know until
the
you
card
do
however
it.
you think.
To be honest, I don't really want to weld the diff because it's a big job.
Yeah,
but we've never done it.
The weekend too, like at least a CV you can replace. But if you're not,
that's right. Are you bringing a couple of spare parts up to repair it during the heats?
Oh, we'll have to bring some. Yeah. I'm gonna do that Sunday on the weekend. Go and get a heat of spare.
Steering arms and struts.
The good part with your Magnus is that you can just unwind the steering, so you don't have to take the whole rack out. At least just take the ends out. Whereas the 380s are an absolute pain in the ass. You got to take the whole steering rack out if you break a steering arm.
What?
Yeah, because they're basically
the Tyrant ends.
They're basically like ball joint things in the. So it's like literally just goes in like a ball joint, and then goes into the rack. So you got to take the whole thing out if you snap one on there. So it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, if you break a rack end.
Yeah.
Oh, that's shithouse for Speedway. We do rack ends all the time.
Yeah, so that'll be something that you'll have to deal with if you're going to do it for racing, because it's a fucking nightmare to undo and get the whole thing out.
How fast is the rack to change?
Well, I'll let you know tomorrow when I do my first one and pull it out. You'll probably hear me swearing from your house. It'll test some friendship if you break it. What's that?
Is strut tower bracing a thing?
Did I see a video of a car with strut tower bracing? Or is that just...
so 380s have factory braces. So you're allowed to have... if it's factory, you're allowed to have it. So 380s have the factory bar over it.
Yeah.
What's that?
Dan's Camry has a factory. Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you now they do fuck all.
I thought the same.
You get a good enough hit on that side, it's bending over. You'll see some Falcons out there, some of the panel vans and utes and stuff. And when they get a good enough shot on the side, the whole wheel lays over on both sides, and they still drive forward like just crab walking.
As well.
Who it is? Ruthless
Racing. Is that because they want to take you out or what?
Yeah. Is that a
tactical
That's
comment?
the ones you want to take out.
Yeah, that was the
you wanted to take it out.
Hey, this was actually the first we'd heard of them, but they're probably a big name in the Derby world. You can't go rubbishing, Jeff.
They're the psychos of the Derby world. Don't worry about that. Ruthless Racing, you got a bloke called Matt Moore. He's probably going to wipe himself out in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the Derby with some horrible hit. And you'll just be there going, how are you going to fix this? And now that Jess has called him out, it's probably going to be up against him.
Look, I already thought I had a target because I'm a girl, but...
I can tell you now, it definitely doesn't work like that in the Derby world, especially like with first timers and stuff like that. We tend to give them more of an easier run, just because the last thing you want to do is just go and absolutely bash the hell out of them in their first Derby, just because everyone thinks they're an easy target, but it's not how it works.
Yeah,
They
very
kind of
sport.
Tell them to take it easy.
They're still going to try and take your wheels off.
Yeah.
But it's more so when you see two of our big names from our sport go colliding, you'll watch that Derby and you'll be like, I am not getting anywhere near a fucking car with these idiots. But then you'll Carl, there was plenty of girls in Origin. They were wearing maroon, actually. It was wild.
Yeah, right.
But well, this guy thinks he has I have a tool to the rack end, so.
Oh yeah,
on the 380.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder what it'd be, because it's literally a ball joint at the end of it. Like, because I was playing with them today. I cut the friggin', because I've got a few wrecks there. I just thought I'd experiment. I cut the actual surround of it and had a look, and it's just a ball joint in there. And to get it out, it's going to be
doesn't screw off. It doesn't screw off.
Nowhere. No.
Yeah.
Not that I could see. Unless I just had the shittiest one ever.
The best thing about the Derby community is too that off the track, they're different people compared to what they are on the track. Like, on the track, it's like, if I'm up against Shane, I'm going to hit him as hard as I can. But like off the track, obviously, especially with this sort of tournament thing, you'll find you might verse a team and take them out, but them 3 people will be the 3 people that are helping you to make sure you get to round 2. That's the best thing that we, it's a really, really good community that we have in the Derby world.
Yeah. No, that's really
good. And
cool.
on the Saturday night, after all of the events, we've got a live band in the pit area. Well, actually, it's in the fan zone, so we've got a live band in there. We'll be celebrating Nathan's 30th birthday.
Cool.
Hey,
so this whole event's just for me and my birthday.
It's
a disguise.
You hosted it in like the coldest town in Queensland in the middle of winter.
Yeah, we've discussed that as well.
See those cans that are in your hand? A few of them, we won't even notice how cold it is.
Bo might have to share his mittens.
I'll have my oven mitts on anyways, I'll be right.
Yeah, you'll be right.
You'd be like, everyone's so cold. I'm not. I just want to say, have you ever seen what's it called? Talladega Nights, of Ballad Ricky Bobby? The movie with Will Ferrell? Yeah. So I'm expecting you to do your interview on the day and be just like, I don't know what to do with Yeah, it's been a really good race, guys. I'm just really looking forward to getting out there and.
Yes.
Hey, you've still got 11 days. You might be able to find someone to do some designer oven mitts.
Don't tempt me.
Just for anyone else that's watching as well, these guys are looking for sponsors. I saw the video before and popped it out there. So if you're looking for a spot to put your stickers on there, it'll be they've got 200,000 followers on there now, so there's a shit ton of people that'll be watching them. No matter what happens to them.
I'm watching on pay-per-view as well.
Yeah, it'll be on pay-per-view. Plus the Americans will be watching it too, so you'll have people over there looking at it.
Here you go.
Yeah.
We'll just watch it live now.
Cocksucker. She's all
Look at the paint job
event with us, and you've got a business you want to show off, and you want to help us along our journey. There's a spot here for you, or there's a bigger spot here, or there's another spot. If you want us to slap your sticker on our car, let us know what you can help with. Look, you can probably get one here, here, and here. There's not many room for stickers in here unless you want to slap one on that fuel tank.
Well, like that, but he's fucking hard
plenty of
selling
space
the
for
inside
stickers.
car ones.
So hit us up and let's get in the
You
game.
see, one of the comments, someone said, "Why the fuck would you want to put a sticker inside the car?" I was like, "Come on, mate."
Yeah, I did see that one. I was going to comment and go, I want my sticker right in front of his face when he's doing the derby. Just be like, have my business sticker there.
Straight across the net.
At least for the sticker inside the car, you'll be able to see after the derby's finished.
I want to know what you're charging for one of those passenger doors, because I might put my business, which is a giant red target, on the side.
Well, hey, actually, that brings me to a question, right? You know that the red box with the red X and it's white?
Mm-hmm.
Are we allowed to paint that all over the car? Like every panel of the car have that? Because that's what
He'll do that, and then he gets railed in the driver's side door.
Yeah.
You're like, I feel completely safe in this car. You're right.
Yeah, I think that'd be wicked.
Well, originally our white box with our red square was a lot smaller, and then we put in the group chat about, does it have to take up the whole door? And then we thought maybe it should take up the whole door,
right.
because
And
then
then
they'll be like, oh, I can't hit there and I can't hit there.
I reckon
rather
it
than
should
if it's
take
just
up
like this little box.
more than the whole door. I reckon it should take
Some
up.
people actually run it so that it takes up the back door, the rear passenger, rear driver's door as well, so they don't get hit on that whole side.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
reckon.
it starts
Does it
getting
actually
hit
stop
behind the
people
driver's
from hitting you?
door.
That's the biggest rule. Biggest rule in Derby is not to hit that cross. Like it's an instant. You'll get black flagged if you hit the door. Like you are
deliberately.
On past the door though, like if.
See, like some people, like I myself, depends on what derby it is. I'll run like 100 mil past the door skin on either side, just to deter people away from hitting near that door, because it's just at the end of the day, it's not worth it. But like you're not gonna get in trouble for running it past the door by 100 to 150 mil, because at the end of the day, you're not going to stop a car by hitting it in the side anyway, unless you're rolling it. So
Yeah. Or unless you're trying to sit on friggin' Zach Kelly's lap during the Derby, like that last video that we watched. But yeah, the main thing about the drive and ball stuff is
I was going to say, I'm not really keen to sit on any bloke's lap, but
mate, you'll see what you got to do if you're going up against Ruthless or one of those psycho teams. If they make you sit on their lap, mate, then that might be more gentle for you.
I was trying to find a video of Matt, but I can't find it, of where he's getting hit like 4 times and all he's doing is just smiling the whole time.
I think that is the definition of psycho.
Mate, when you watch a few of these boys out there, you're going to be mind blown at how hard they actually hit into each other. So some of the teams out there, like FK and Bent Racing and stuff like, they'll be in old like panel vans and utes and stuff like that. And they'll hit cars and it will just tear through the cars because they've built solid cars. And you'll see some of the boys that won't give a shit. Nathan here went full noise head on into the back of a ute at Origin, just flat out into the back of the ute. So some of them just lose their shit sometimes and just head on and hit it as hard as they can.
When emotions run high, people do dumb stuff. But, yeah.
Would it be a fair call if you're going to hit somebody to be going faster than them? Is it a smart idea?
It's more about where you hit.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about like back to back?
A good driver will line up the chassis rail.
If you're going back to back, are you better off make sure you're going faster than what he is?
Not really. It's
different
if
for
you're going to
different
go back to
drivers.
back. But if you're going to go back to back, you need to make sure that hit is more to your advantage than theirs. So that what you would do is you would angle your car that it's going to make their bend worse than yours. So like with certain hits, so like when you're using sedans and stuff, you want to try and center punch them. So you want to punch the center of your boot in and then bring the corners around on top. So if you were going to go back to back, you would angle your car so it benefits you rather than them, or you get benefit out of the hit. The speed doesn't really matter. It's about the angle that you hit with.
Yeah. If you're going to go back to back with a panel van or a ute, I slam my foot on the brake because those things, if you go back to back with them, it's the only way they can really do damage to your car. If you slam your foot on the brake and they hit you, they more so just push you. Whereas if you go back to back with a sedan or something like that, you can really smash into them and bend them pretty good. Most utes and panel vans, because they're rear-wheel drive, they don't have the extra force to really jam into the cars unless they've got a big run-up. So that's the advice there. I usually, if the impacts say if it's going to be a really big hit, I'll try and put my my chassis rail in the center of their car. So you'll know where your chassis rail is on the wagons and stuff. So you've got your spare wheel, just either rail of that. If you try and hit the dead center of their car, you'll hit it and it'll bend their car all fucked and they won't be able to see anything. So it's just different ways to get it to bend the way you want their car to bend, especially with the 3v3. If you can take away their vision, it'll fuck them because they won't be able to go backwards and they're going to have to go forward.
This is one thing we had a moment the other day we thought was really, really funny, was we were talking to a bloke, Hayden from down south there, and he said, sedans are pretty good, but you can't see for very long. And we hadn't come across that thought process at the time, and I was like, oh, fuck, because the boot goes up and you can't see anything.
There's a video on the Derby page somewhere. It'll actually show you how to build the boot lids so that they bend in, so you don't lose vision. It's basically just like
checking them out.
It's basically like welding certain parts and then pre-creasing it, and then it'll bend perfect.
This is the greatest sport on earth. Nothing tops it.
Oh, it's not the video I was thinking of, but look at the smile on his face the whole time.
I don't think there's a drug out there that can give you the same exhilaration and feeling that Demolition Derby can.
I always said it's the best drug on the planet. And I did all the back in the day. I just can't stay.
That's what I don't want.
Demolition Derby is
that guy was up the
the
back
greatest
end
sport
and he
on
just
earth.
got lifted.
Nothing tops it.
So this one here where you see
I don't think there's a drug out there that can give you the same
in-car camera coming
exhilaration
up.
and
You'll
feeling
see
that
me turn
Demolition
in the
Derby
last
can.
second. That's the rail.
I always say
So if you see the last second there I turned, I put the rail in.
that it's the best drug on the planet, and I did all the good ones back in the day.
It's an addiction. It's a drug. I'd like to have a heart monitor on me to see what my heart is like, you know. The Demolition Derby surpasses every high I've ever been on.
Some derby's like going hunting, but giving the deer a gun and letting it shoot back.
It's legal road rage.
Oh, that was the adrenaline rush was like nothing else.
Demolition Derby is the best form of anger management there is.
I can tell you right now, when you can smash the shit out of somebody and not get sued, greatest feeling on the planet.
You gotta find something you like.
No questions asked. Fun sport on earth.
What, that are going over?
No, that
Demolition Derby is.
That was a Magna Wagon putting him over.
Yeah, Magna Wagons are very good at it because they're longer. So when they hit and they get the front wheels pushing down, they just drive over. The 380s just
and if that happens, then do you get stuck on them? How do you get back off?
Just drive forward.
Yeah,
You'll have teammates there.
Yeah, you'll have someone will help you out. There's a video somewhere where I was at Inverell sometime this year, and I actually drove over the bonnet of someone and got stuck on over their bonnet on their roof, and one of my mates actually hit the car that I was on top of that hard. He knocked me clean off the top of it as well. So
and
someone's really willing to help.
Do you guys have a one-way in your ear, like a receiver in your ear when you're there?
Nope.
Oh, so you got to watch the lights. They don't talk to you.
Flags? Is there lights?
I guarantee you would not hear them. Yeah, you'll be full red mist at the time. So it's all instinct. As soon as you get that first hit, it's all instinct. You can try and plan whatever, but as soon as you cop that first hit, you're in survival mode and you're just trying to work out how to last. Which in the cars that you guys have got, I wouldn't be surprised if you do outlast some of the other teams, because 2 Magna Wagons and a Camry are nothing to sneeze at. They'll keep going.
No, right. They're very hard motors to kill.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, they're pretty much all fucked already.
They're already fucked anyway.
You see how much smoke first car blows?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
That's how we usually get them.
That's top level for us.
The thing that you'll hate hearing at this place is the fact that everyone will say there's no such thing as a car that's too good for a derby.
Our cars were too good for the
way,
derby.
way too good for a derby. I fucking regret it. I nearly want to leave the car here and just start with another one because that one's too good.
I would derby a car off the showroom floor.
You would not.
He almost paid enough for it.
I literally buy cars because people tell me, "Oh, I'm just going to take it to the scrappy if you don't buy it," and I go, "Well, you can't do that. I got to buy it."
I do the same thing. I do the same thing. I go, I suppose it's too small for derby, and then I go, you know what? I'll just give it a crack. It'll be fine.
There's there's no such thing as good car. Yeah.
It's one of those things that, like, once you start getting it in your blood, every car that you look at, you'll be like, you know what, I don't really like that car that much. I probably could just derby it.
Well, he does that with race cars now. We see a car driving down the street and he's like, street stock. Next it'll be derby car.
Every 380, every Magna's a street stock.
I'm just waiting for him. You'll see a video coming up of him. He'll be working on a car or something in his next video after the derby, and he'll slam his finger or something and be like, you know what? Fuck this thing. And then it will cut to put the red cross on it.
This is a derby car now.
Fucking break my finger. I'll show you.
Yeah. Hey, just quickly, I wanted to ask about these derby cars. We weld the post, this one that's down in Toowoomba. What do we actually got to do? You weld a post in behind the driver's seat, and you have to weld a post forward.
You got a pillar bar, so B pillar to B pillar, floor to roof bar, mesh on the front, and move the battery.
Okay, so we got to pull the glass out.
Yep.
Yeah, still got to strip it out.
Still got to strip it all.
Yep. So we'll have a big bin there for all that kind of stuff, and all of the steel and everything you need will be supplied by that FNW steel line. So we'll just get it and build them all down there. You won't be alone. You'll have a heap of other people there building all their cars too. So all the boys will just rip in. I guarantee you. Man, I don't know if you know this, but you got so many cheerleaders here. Like half the boys on here will be freaking begging to try and help build your car. So they'll all rip it in.
I hope so, because I'm going to need help, like to do that. Plus turn up with our 3 cars and get our shit sorted. Like we don't have our shit sorted ever. So, and then to get in and do this, 2 posts and move a battery, which means I've got to probably bring some wire and crimp terminals and things like that to be able to move it.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you move the fuel tank?
No, not in these ones.
And because you leave all the wiring where it belongs?
Yep.
So it's just seats out, hood liner and interior out, and glass out.
Yeah, pretty much just strip it out, move the battery, put the bar work in.
Can you leave the dash in?
Yep.
So
door cards already.
We can. Door cards off. I can tell you now that we
Aiden's
can.
Already supplied the. He says if you guys supply the beer, he'll do it.
That's way too
These derby cars, like all of us boys that have been derbying for a long time, we could do this build in about 3 hours max.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it took me a couple of hours.
It sounds about 3 hours work. Yeah, that would be right.
It's not too much. When are you guys getting down there?
Set yourself up, mate. You're 5 days in.
The hardest bit is the windscreen.
Mate, I'm a derby driver now. It's okay.
What have you done to him? Stop.
Do you have a better way of getting the windscreens and the back windows out?
Yep.
Yeah, renovator.
You used a hammer. I told you they got a hammer and went bang, bang.
Your front windows, we just use a renovator with a knife blade. And the back windows, you smash them with a hammer and you get a vacuum.
I actually saw one of the boys, Caleb Clark. He uses like a butane like torch thing and just heats it up and then just pushes it out. It looks so much easier.
It shatters. I've tried it. You're watch.
What?
Yeah.
These guys have a butane torch and a wire.
We use the gas torch and the wire and just cut it out, which is okay. It takes about me and Damien done it in about 5 minutes the other day for the back window, but the front one takes a bit.
Yeah. We usually just we do the top part, then push it out with our feet, and then do the bottom bit once it's already smashed. Or bonnet cables and 2 spanners.
It's my car.
The good part about the little cars is that it's not too bad to actually take most of the windows out of them.
Yeah.
When you're
like
talking
the
about
Lancers are probably the easiest.
What's
a
that?
sedan and losing your boot. When you're talking about losing your boot, like in a sedan, this is what happens when you don't prep a boot properly.
You can't see.
So, as I was saying before, that
about the chassis rail, that's me. That's Nathan hitting me, and if you watch, I turned just before the hit, so he can't see shit.
So Shane was in an old wagon, like an old, I don't even know what it was.
Valiant.
What was it? Like an old Valiant wagon. I'm in a 4-cylinder Camry. So like an old school Camry, and all I knew is I had to get to him before he got to me because his strength would outbeat me. So I just held it flat and just just lost my boot straight away.
And you had someone in your front straight away.
That's another hit that Shane was talking about, is that like when you hit someone, if you don't drive through them, you'll end up with someone in your front end.
Yeah.
You got to keep your wheels spinning.
Those Falcons are strong in the front, aren't they?
Not particularly.
It looks strong in the front.
He just didn't get it in the right spot. But if you hit it with, I can promise you now, if you hit it with a 380, you will absolutely splatter the front of a Falcon, which happened at Origin many, many times. The Falcons, because they don't have anything in the front, it's literally a radiator, then the engine. And some of the boys don't even run a radiator. So, like a lot of them with the Falcons and that will just run a cross flow with no water in it at all. Then you've actually got to kill the motor or rip the front wheels off to stop the thing. So there'll be a few of them at Derby Mania you'll see and go, how is this thing still going?
Yeah.
Well, Bo had a friend over one day, Bryce, and we had an AU wagon up at the block, and this thing was running and driving when it got to our property, and I wasn't there, so they decided they were going to blow the motor up. 20 minutes later, this thing is still going. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, no water, no oil, on limiter.
20 minutes. It'll die, turn it back on, and it'll go again.
And it'll go again, yeah, and get going, and it'll go again, yeah.
It doesn't surprise me. One of the boys at Lismore Derby, the last Derby I did, I was in my 380. There was a couple panel vans and another Magna, and we're all just hitting this AU wagon. By the end of it, the whole passenger door was pretty much on the guy on the driver's seat. It was so far across. The front wheels were all bowed in, and it would just go boop, 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 and start driving off. I'm like, this fucking dies. By the end of it, they're going. We're going, where do we hit now? Like, everything's bent.
Yeah.
What else do we have to break on this thing for it to stop? And you'll see there's some cars that are like that that'll just not stop going. That'll just pump through. And no matter what you do to them, they'll just keep going. And they're the nightmare cars, especially for the little stuff.
Yeah. How did the 380s go with no water in them?
5 minutes or so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not massive.
My Origin one lasted a fair bit.
Yeah, it's
Are you
like
about
10
to-
minutes.
Hey, if you lose your radiator, like say you get through the first round, right, and you've lost your radiator and you got no radiator to replace it with, are you allowed to just join your hoses together, top it up and join your hoses together and just have two hoses, your top and bottom joined direct to each other?
Well, he said it's not
I'm just going to run it with no water at all, but yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So once I lose my radiator, I'll just run no water, because if there's no water in there, then it still takes a while for it to get hot because there's nothing to boil.
Yeah.
Whereas
if you judge that by your temperature gauge?
What's that? Yeah, just go. That doesn't look good. You judge how hot it is by the rattling sound of the motor.
Yeah,
that doesn't sound like a great rattle, but it doesn't sound like that other rattle I heard earlier.
I don't know if you have or haven't, but you probably would have. But if any of them have coolant in it, wash it out. There's nothing worse than stinking hot coolant getting blasted all over you, and you won't get the taste out of your mouth for days.
Yeah. Yeah, ours have all been drained anyway, yeah. No, we didn't flush it right out, but it was all just dirty water. We filled it and drained it a few times, so, yeah, it's pretty much out.
Yeah, it'll do the job. It just tastes like shit when if you get busted in the front and the friggin' thing sprays you, and it just, there's nothing worse.
Yeah. Have you welded your bonnets?
No, we haven't yet.
Good, don't do that.
Hey?
You what?
So underneath your points, where all your support rails run?
Yeah, we were going to weld them.
Put little tack welds the whole way around it. It is so surprising at how much strength it adds.
Well, we weren't told tack welds, but yeah.
Oh, you can full weld the whole thing if you can, but I don't bother. I'm too lazy for that.
I don't really want to because it'll crinkle my bonnet.
Oh, God, you are going to be so devastated within 30 seconds of this derby.
Yeah.
His first hit, he's going to be going, I really needed that.
Like, you should see the roof of Dan's car where he welded his fucking post to the roof. And now it's got, like, crinkles around the top.
It's all shrunk. It looks...
it looks fucked. There's, like, a little ripple in his roof now.
Little?
Yeah, it sucked his roof in. It's fucked.
I just really, that first hit that you guys get, like, he's going to be like, fucking hell, I just Don't your paint all fucked up there? That's where my sponsor was too.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, we put a shout out for sponsors, and we've had a couple of guys messages and stuff, and I'm like, you're gonna put a sticker on our car that might last 10 seconds.
Yep.
Like, the photos will look good beforehand.
Yeah, but it's about the pre-promo. It's about they've got a
And I
car
will
to
say-
go for.
I will say, Bo was trying to sell the inside of the car ones, which would be safe as anything.
spot, maybe. The fuel tank.
What you should do is just hold on to the sticker, and when the Clay Per View zooms up on you, just hold it up to the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys if you just wanted a $50 sponsorship. I just want to put a Backyard Speedway Venture sticker on the bottom of your cars, so we can see it on Clay Per View.
You guys
anyway. That's what Jess was saying.
Yeah, Jess was saying all that stuff
Ruthless
before.
Racing.
She's going to write a name on the bottom so she can see it later.
I'm not
Exactly. This is the best. That's it right there. It's the principle of building, painting, destroying.
Oh, well, we're about an hour and a half in. I might friggin' just say to you guys, what do you have to say to your fans? All your Backyard Speedway, 200,000 fans. Probably the last time they're going to speak to you before a Derby Mania. So have you got anything to say to them?
Are you looking at me?
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Just that we appreciate them all, and if any of our fans have come over and watched this podcast tonight, that'd be wicked. And I appreciate them all coming over and joining in the conversation.
Yeah, come down
to Toowoomba and have a good old geese. Watch us get beat up by the big boys.
Or jump on Clay Per View and stream it.
Yeah, definitely get on Clay Per View at least. Yeah, for sure.
Stay warm inside.
Are you camping there, or are you camping at the Speedway, or are you staying in town?
We have a friend who lives like 2 minutes from the track, so
Pardon?
I will be staying there. Dan,
me and Dan might end up camping at the track. We'll probably share a swag to keep warm.
So, yeah, in other words, the boys are going to be on the piss on Friday night and on Saturday night as well. So, get down there, everyone, and enjoy that.
I hope there's a big fire. There has to be a big fire. It's going to be fucking freezing.
There's got to be.
Remember Toowoomba had those big round things at the Aussie title?
And it was still cold. I just remember how cold it was.
The sides were glowing red hot. It wasn't that cold.
I mean, the alternative is, Jess, if a car light's on fire, we're all going to stand around it. Just no one's
Yeah, we'll just volunteer one of our cars.
No, we won't.
We'll show the sponsor
Yeah. If someone's car plays up, there's no doubt that they'll probably want to light it on fire. So there's a good chance.
No.
Good chance.
It's coming home to be fixed.
I think so.
Well, Nate, seeing as you got to work tomorrow, mate, do you want to take us out?
Yeah. First of all, big thanks to KGH this way. There. The big sponsor of us, so we appreciate them. Mental health, it's not something to laugh at, and it's definitely not weak to speak about it. Our inbox is always open for anyone that is struggling with it. Obviously, we'll keep it anonymous and, confidential. But if you do need someone to talk to or need help in any aspect of mental health, let us know. If something like this interests you, and I can tell you now that Derby seems expensive, and we did talk about the price, but I tell you what, it's a hell of a lot cheaper than a therapist, and it's helped me for the last 10 years. So, if anyone does need help with it, reach out. Anyone's inbox is always open, and we'll try and help you in the right direction, or lend you an ear to talk to, or whatever. Or if you're interested in joining the Derby world and getting some of that stress out or whatever, let us know as well. We can help with that. But yeah.
And thanks to the Backyard Speedway guys. We appreciate you guys coming on. I'm very much looking forward to seeing how you guys go down there. I think it's going to be spectacular. We also have coming up, we have the boys flying over to Alaska, which is only next month. So they're going to be derbying against the Alaskan guys, and we're sending them over there. And then we have the Trangie Derby for the New South Wales title, which is coming up also. I think that's about $7,000 or $8,000 prize money now. and then you've got Bow Desert, and then you've got the boys heading over to Bristol in Tennessee. So we've got a massive, 3 months of derbies coming up. So hope everyone shows up to your local shows, get the Clay per-views or get the videos. If not, stand by and watch all of us doing stupid shit on the videos on the Facebook page. But, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, massive things coming up, guys. I'm keen.
Thanks heaps for having us, guys.
It was a good
Appreciate
chat.
it.